wanted to shift gears to Jordan Love, of course, and you mentioned the McVay and Shanahan offense, but with Matt LaFleur kind of at the helm of all of this, is he able to go away from this McVay Shanahan offense that he kind of altered with Aaron Rodgers
Mhm.
there? So is he allowed to be more Matt LaFleur with Jordan Love in the pocket as a quarterback?
I think what happened last year in a lot of ways is they got the Aaron Rodgers out of the offense, and it was the best thing for the offense because and that's not shade at Aaron Rodgers necessarily. It's just that Rodgers was comfortable with certain things. And so you're going to let when someone has, and this was one of the most fun things about covering that 2019 team. Matt LaFleur said when someone has a 400 level knowledge of offense, of one thing, a graduate level offense. I mean, Rodgers could teach the class. He is in New York right now. He's that his offense. You don't want to have him go back to a 101 level of an offense just because the other guys are 101. What you want is to say, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take some of those concepts that you already know by heart, and we're going to add them in so that the guys who are at like all these rookies and young players who are going to be 101 level of everything, we might as well take some of the stuff that at a 401 level and put it into our offense. And then it worked, right? Yeah. It worked. You have Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers, and it works. And he goes back-to-back MVP. But Jordan Love was not a 401 level player in those concepts. And then also, either were your players that were already there. They were, maybe 200 level. So it doesn't work in the same way. So he was able to, he being Matt LaFleur, say, okay, then let's major in the stuff that I know at a 400 level, that I know works. And they were able to do that. Jordan Love can do some of the things from the gun that Aaron Rodgers does. Commanding at the line of scrimmage and making adjustments. There's this great example. Everyone, Jess, anyone you ask about Jordan Love on this team, on the coaching staff that covers the team, they will tell you one play in Dallas gave you everything. And it was in the red zone. I think they're already up 21-0, 14-0, something like that. And it's a zero blitz, all out pressure from Dallas. Jordan Love changes the protection. And Dontavian Wicks was telling the story recently. He was like, I don't even know what he did. He did something that the offensive line knew what to do, and the backs knew what to do. They blocked it up, and he throws this beautiful touchdown with, they know he couldn't block everybody. They didn't have enough blockers to block everybody. And he knew that. And so he had to kind of almost half pump fake, and then he throws an absolute dime to Dontavian Wicks for a touchdown. And everyone was just like, that's it. That's the guy. Understanding, reading the defense pre-snap, making the adjustment at the line of scrimmage, and then putting a perfect throw where only your guy can get it against one of their best corners, Stephon Gilmore, who's still one of, the 15 or 20 best corners in the league. That was the moment where everyone was just sort of like, that's kind of like the old guy. Like, that's kind of like Aaron Rodgers. That's what he was able to do. So there are still pieces of that in this offense. But they're able to lean more into the Shanahan-ness and the Matt LaFleur-ness. Like I think we need to give Matt LaFleur his credit for what he's doing. But they were able to meld the offense in a way that made sense for Jordan Love, the same way they were for Aaron Rodgers. And I think Matt LaFleur deserves a ton of credit for that.
Yeah, it seems like it's coming up to where he needs to kind of showcase what he's able to do, but still stay true to what people are used to.